Hello guys. So this is the last part of maths chapter congruency of triangles. For CBSE students, there is one more small topic after this, that is inequality of triangles, which is a chapter in itself for ICSE. So we are definitely going to make a video on that. But before today, we have to finish this chapter, that is congruency. Okay, so we'll focus on congruency, and the last congruency which we have not discussed yet. See, we have discussed which congruencies. I'll just list for you. We have discussed S, A, S. We have discussed A, S. We have discussed A, S, A. We have discussed S, S, S. And the last one which we are going to discuss today is R, H, S. Now, what is RHS? RHS congruency, which is very useful actually, but applicable only in right angle triangles. It means R means right angle, R means right angle, H means hypotenuse, and S means side. Right angle, hypotenuse, side, congruence. So here we have RHS congruence, okay, which says that two right angle triangles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one side of one triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and the corresponding side of other triangle. So in both the triangles, like let me draw two triangles and show you. Uh, oops, sorry. So we have one triangle here, and let the other triangle be over here. Okay, so these two triangles can be congruent by RHS test according to the theorem, RHS theorem, or you can say according to the congruence criteria of RHS. Two triangles can be congruent by RHS test only if, remember, only if both have one right angle, R for right angle, only if the second condition, their hypotenuse are equal, hypotenuse, and only if any of their other corresponding sides are equal, and on any of their other corresponding sides. So either this is equal to this or BC is equal to QR. So if hypotenuse, right angle, and any one corresponding side of one triangle are equal to the respective parts of the other triangle, then both the triangles are said to be congruent by RHS test. Okay, now here, if RHS would not have been there, that means if right angle would not have been there, if these two triangles would not have been right angle triangle, then these two triangles could not be proved congruent by any test, because then it would become, uh, let's say angle B and angle Q are not 90-degree. There are some other angles. So can these two triangles be proved congruent by the parts which are given to us? AB is equal to PQ, AC is equal to PR, angle B is equal to angle Q, but not 90-degree. Then would they be congruent? No, because then we would have to apply SSA test, and there is no test such as SSA. So in right angle triangle only, we can apply RHS test. Other than right angle triangle, we cannot even think about RHS test. Okay, so first thing which we understood what is RHS test. Two triangles, two right angle triangles are congruent if their hypotenuse and one side of one triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and corresponding side of the other triangle. We understood this, but how to prove this? And this is important. Okay, so please pay attention. So we have two given triangles, ABC and DEF. Okay, so we have ABC over here. I'll mark it in green. What parts of ABC are given? Angle B, which is 90, BC, and AC, hypotenuse and one side. And we have other triangle which is DEF. Now it might look smaller, but this is just for the representation purposes. They both are to be proved congruent, because DEF also has a right angle at angle EF, which is equal to BC, and DF, which is equal to AC. So you would argue that, sir, you have just told that these two triangles are congruent by RHS test. So they are congruent. Why are we proving it? See, they are congruent by RHS is a theorem, and any theorem needs a proof. Without proving that theorem, you cannot use it. So we need to prove it for the first time and then use it while we are, facing any problems or questions while we do exercise. Okay, so how to prove for the first time? See, given things are written over here. Angle B is equal to angle E, both are 90. AC is equal to DF, given BC is equal to EF, given we have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. For that, we need to do one construction. We have to produce DE to M. Produce means extend. We have to extend this side DE up to M such that EM is equal to AB. Such that, let me show this, such that EM is equal to AB. Okay, so that's a little peculiar. EM is equal to AB, and you have to join MF. You have to join MF. Now consider two triangles which are shown here, ABC and MEF. Can you consider two triangle ABC and MEF? Can you see ABC and MEF? Okay, in triangle ABC and MEF, can you see that angle ABC is equal to angle MEF? Because angle MEF is also 90 degree. Why is it 90? Because we have produced DE up to M. So angle DEF is 90. Then angle MEF will be its linear pair. So if one of the angles of the linear pair is 90, the other has to be 90 because the sum of the two angles in a linear pair is 180. So if one of the angle of linear pair is 90, the other is also 90. So angle MEF, angle M, let me first write the angle of triangle ABC so that there is no mistake. Angle ABC is equal to angle MEF. No problem here. Okay, what next? We have BC is equal to EF. See, BC is equal to EF is given to us. Here we can write both 90 degree. Here we can write, given what else do we know? We know that ME is equal to AB or AB is equal to ME. Why AB is equal to ME? By construction. We have constructed them in such a way that we have produced DEs in such a way that EM is equal to AB or BA, right? So AB is equal to ME by construction. So now tell me, are these two triangles congruent or not? ABC and MEF, are they congruent or not? The green triangle and the triangle in which there is no color, the triangle below DEF, are they congruent or not? Yes, they are congruent. And if so, by which test? So we can write that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MEF by SAS test, right? SAS. Why? Because this is the side, this is the side, and this is the angle. Here also, this is the side, this is the side, and this is the angle, right? So SAS test we have used and proved these two triangles congruent. Now if these two triangles are congruent, remember that we can say that AC is equal to MF, CPCTC. AC is equal to MF. Okay, but we already know that AC is equal to DF. Why? Given. Therefore, we can say that DF is equal to MF from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, we can say that DF is equal to MF. So we have now proved that DF is equal to MF. Okay, nice, very nice. So if DF is equal to MF, Acha, there is one more thing which I want to mention over here. Also, because triangle ABC and MEF are congruent, I can say that please pay attention. You can get lost here very easily. So please pay attention. If you don't understand something, watch the video again. Okay. So I'm trying to make you understand this theorem very slowly so that you don't have any issues later. Although theorems are not going to be asked in exams, but they definitely help you to improve your logic so that you can solve any damn question, any difficult question asked in exam. Okay, so that's why we do the theorems, and also you understand how this proof came about. That's also very important to understand. Okay, now what I was saying is, since triangle ABC and MEF are congruent, we can say that angle angle BAC is equal to angle EMF. EMF. Why? CPCPC. Okay, angle BAC, this wala angle, is equal to angle EMF, this wala angle. Okay, but DF is equal to MF, therefore angle EMF is equal to angle EDF. Why? Means what I'm saying is, since DF and MF are equal, so angles opposite to equal sides, that means angle EMF and EDF are also equal. Angles opposite to equal sides, and therefore, see, since EMF is equal to EDF and EMF is also equal to BAC, therefore we can say that, therefore angle EDF is equal to angle BAC. Okay, now we'll take our original triangle. Okay, let me shift this thing little up. Let me shift it here. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, I have written this over here, and let me write after this. You can see both the triangles, right? Okay, and therefore in triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Now see, ABC and DEF, we did not know whether they are congruent or not. Now we'll prove it. AB, uh, I'm sorry, uh, BC, sorry, angle ABC, I'm sorry, angle ABC is equal to angle DEF, both 90-degree. Angle BAC is equal to angle EDF, proved. Where have we proved this? Over here. Okay, and BC is equal to EF, given. BC is equal to EF was given. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by AAS test. Okay, so we have proved the two original triangle given to us congruent by AAS test. So it is proved that our two original given triangles are congruent. Okay, let me just erase everything. ABC and DEF are congruent. So if they were congruent only, why did we do all this? We did to just verify that actually RHS test could be applied or not. And we have proved that really these two triangles are congruent, and any two triangles in this condition will be congruent. So RHS test is correct, and in our list of tests, this test could be added very easily. So SAS, AAS, ASA, SSS, and RHS. These are our final 5 tests of congruency which we can use at any given time in any question. ठीक है, अभी तक हम लोग थोड़ा सा सोच रहे थे क्योंकि अभी तक RHS टेस्ट सिखाया नहीं था तो हम लोग यूज नहीं कर रहे थे, बट नाउ we are free to use any of these tests, any of these given 5 tests, because now we understand each and every one of them and how to use them. We understand congruency completely, we understand correspondence completely, we understand everything about triangles completely. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है जो हमने नहीं पढ़ा है triangles के बारे में. With congruency, the understanding of triangles is complete. Yeah, one topic is remaining, that is inequality. Also there are few more theorems, जैसे मिड पॉइंट थियरम है, दैट इज सिमिलैरिटी है जैसे. तो ये सारी चीजें भी हम धीरे धीरे पढ़ेंगे. बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनलिटी थियरम है जो 10th में आएगा. सो दीज ऑल थिंग्स ऑल्सो विल, पाइथागोरस थ्योरम में ये तो भूल नहीं सकते. बट ट्रायंगल्स के बारे में हम बेसिक नॉलेज पूरा रखते हैं. ठीक है, लेट्स अप्लाई बेसिक नॉलेज विथ आरएचएस टेस्ट. ओके, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अच्छा, ज्यादा क्वेश्चन नहीं है, 3 क्वेश्चन है. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन देख लो क्या है. इन एन आइसोसेलेस ट्रायंगल, लेट मी ड्रॉ एन आइसोसेलेस ट्रायंगल फॉर यू. Okay, in an isosceles triangle, let me name it ABC. Prove that altitude from the vertex bisects the base. बहुत इजी है, बहुत इजी है. एक्चुअली ऐसा क्वेश्चन हमने पहले ही किया था, बट स्टिल हम वापस इसको आरएचएस से करेंगे. तुम्हें पता चलेगा कितना इजी है ये, हाउ इजी इट इज. ठीक है, सो ये आइसोसेलेस ट्रायंगल है इन विच ए बी इज इक्वल टू ए सी. ए डी इज द एल्टीट्यूड. नाउ यू नो व्हाट इज एल्टीट्यूड ना. एल्टीट्यूड मतलब परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द वर्टेक्स टू द ऑपोजिट साइड, दैट इज द बेस. हमेशा एल्टीट्यूड 90 डिग्री बनाता है बेस के साथ. तो ए डी एल्टीट्यूड है. ठीक है, गिवन लिख दें एक बार. गिवन in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC, AD is perpendicular to BC. ठीक है, what else? to prove लिख दें. to prove BD is equal to DC. दैट मीन्स एल्टीट्यूड जो है D पे टच कर रहा है BC को, और वो उसको बाइसेक्ट कर रहा है. बाइसेक्ट कर रहा है मतलब इक्वली डिवाइड कर रहा है. हो गया, प्रूव हो गया ऑलरेडी. देखो कैसे प्रूफ. हमें BD इज इक्वल टू DC प्रूव करना है, तो कंसिडर ट्राइंगल ABD एंड ट्राइंगल ACD. ठीक है, क्या क्या है देख लो इसमें. AB इज इक्वल टू AC गिवन. ठीक है, और क्या है. AD इज इक्वल टू AD कॉमन. और क्या है. एंगल ADB is equal to angle ADC. Why? Both 90 degree, दोनों 90 degree, and therefore triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. triangle ABD और ACD क्या है, congruent है एक दूसरे से. by which test? देखो दोनों में 90 डिग्री है, दोनों में एक साइड कॉमन है, मतलब इक्वल है, और दोनों का हाइपोटेनियस भी इक्वल है. AB और AC हाइपोटेनियस है. बाय राइट एंगल हाइपोटेनियस साइड टेस्ट, RHS टेस्ट. कितना इजी है. अच्छा, इसको इफ यू आस्क मी के कोई और टेस्ट से प्रूव कर सकते हैं क्या इक्वल, बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट एंगल B और एंगल C भी इक्वल. सो वी कैन यूज AAS टेस्ट ऑल्सो. ठीक है, RHS से भी हो सकता है या फिर AAS से भी हो सकता है. अगर एंगल B और एंगल C लिखोगे, एंगल्स ऑपोजिट टू इक्वल साइड्स आर इक्वल, तो वी कैन यूज AAS टेस्ट ऑल्सो. ठीक है, बट RHS can also be used. Means now you have one more test with you at your service to prove two triangles congruent. Let's go ahead. ओके, ये डायग्राम है. दिया क्या है देखो. AD, BE and CF are the altitudes of triangle ABC. और ये तीनों एल्टीट्यूड इक्वल है. हमें ट्राइंगल ABC को इक्विलैटरल प्रूव करना है. हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा. एल्टीट्यूड्स इक्वल है, इसका मतलब क्या है. लेट मी जस्ट एक मिनट, इसको थोड़ा छोटा कर देते हैं और इसको ऊपर लेके जाते हैं इसके साथ। Okay, so we have a triangle ABC in which three altitudes are equal to each other: AD, BE, and CF. We have to prove that the triangle ABC uh, is equilateral triangle. Okay, so if we have to prove that triangle ABC is equilateral triangle, how do we do that? So मैं यहाँ पे given लिखता हूँ, given in triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular to BC, CF is perpendicular to AB, BE is perpendicular to AC, and AD is equal to CF is equal to BE. To prove triangle ABC is equilateral, इक्विलैटरल मतलब उसकी तीनों साइड्स इक्वल है या तो तीनों एंगल ए बी सी इक्वल है। कैसे करेंगे देखो, सी फर्स्ट आई वांट यू टू ब्रेक दिस ट्राइंगल डाउन इनटू टू पार्ट्स। ठीक है, तो एक है ए बी डी, और दूसरा पार्ट क्या है, एक पार्ट है ए बी डी और दूसरा पार्ट है ए सी डी। ग्रीन एंड ब्लू ट्राइंगल्स हम जो हमें दिख रहे हैं। अच्छा, इसमें जो कॉमन साइड है दैट इज ए डी। ठीक है, कॉमन साइड क्या है दोनों में, ए डी। और तो हमें कुछ पता नहीं है, तो आई थिंक वी कैन नॉट टेक दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स, आई एम सॉरी। लेट मी give you one more example where we can take one more triangle, two more triangles, I'm sorry. So one triangle would be yes, FBC, and the other triangle would be ABD. So what is equal in these two triangles? अगर अच्छा, अगर ये दोनों ट्राइंगल को अलग अलग से बनाएंगे तो कैसे दिखेगा ये, लेट मी शो यू। एक तो ये वाला ऐसा ट्राइंगल है वर्टिकल रेड वाला, और दूसरा जो ग्रीन वाला है वो ऐसा हॉरिजॉन्टल। ठीक है, सो लेट्स नेम देम प्रॉपर्ली, A, B, D and F, B, C. Okay, what is equal in these two? देखो, एंगल ADB 90 डिग्री है, यस। एंगल BFC 90 डिग्री है, यस। एंगल B से इक्वल है, दोनों में एंगल B है, कॉमन है एंगल। ठीक है, एंड व्हाट एल्स, CF इज इक्वल टू AD है। देखो, CF is equal to AD. So CF is equal to AD. So are these two triangles congruent? Yes, these two triangles are congruent by which test? These two triangles are congruent by AAS test. ठीक है, तो इसका कॉन्ग्रुएंसी मैं नहीं लिखता हूं, तुम्हें वीडियो पॉज करके अभी लिखना पड़ेगा। मैंने जो दो ट्राइंगल कंसिडर किए उनको कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव किया, यू हैव टू राइट द होल थिंग योरसेल्फ। ठीक है, सो मैं ये लिख देता हूं फाइनली कि ट्राइंगल ADB is congruent to triangle CFB by AAS test. चलो, ये पहला स्टेप था जो तुम्हें करना था, जो तुमने कर दिया। अब क्या, आगे क्या? Now next thing which I want to do is write a CPCTC on basis of this. सो द CPCTC विच आई कैन सी के बहुत काम में आएगा वो होगा AB इज इक्वल टू CB, ठीक है, AB इज इक्वल टू CB, CPCTC, क्योंकि दोनों ट्राइंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट है तो AB एंड CB शुड बी इक्वल. See, in the original triangle, if AB is equal to CB, if AB is equal to CB in the original triangle, then we can say that angles opposite to equal sides are equal, and we can say that angle A is equal to angle C. ठीक है, एंगल A is equal to एंगल C हमने प्रूव कर दिया. अच्छा, अब क्या करेंगे? Now, similarly, on the similar note, I want you to take two more triangle. Which two more triangle? I'll tell you. फिर से मैं इसको दूसरे कलर से बनाना चाहूंगा, एक तो ब्लैक से बनाऊंगा और एक रेड से बनाऊंगा, ठीक है. ब्लैक तो ऑलरेडी है, इसको थोड़ा सा डार्क कर देते हैं हम लोग. व्हाई नॉट यूज दीज फैंसी कलर्स यार, ये वाला. वो ये क्या है? वन सेक वन सेक वन सेक, इसको थोड़ा थिन कर दे. ठीक है, ठीक है. सो एक है ये. वाओ, द कलर इज अमेजिंग. एक है ADC, ट्राइंगल ADC तुम्हें दिख रहा होगा, और दूसरा मैं बनाता हूँ ब्लैक से, ठीक है. एंड द अदर ट्राइंगल विच आई वांट यू टू कंसिडर इज दिस वन, ADC एंड BEC, ठीक है. इसको मैं अलग अलग से ड्रॉ करता हूं तुम्हारे लिए. So one triangle which I drew was like this, and the other triangle which I drew was like this. Okay, let me name them. One is A, D, C, and the other one is B, E, C. Okay, what is equal in these two? The first thing which is equal is the 90 degree. ठीक है, angle ADC is equal to angle BEC, both 90 degree. The second thing which is equal is AD is equal to AD is equal to BE, right? AD is equal to BE, देखो given. The third thing which is equal, which I can see, is angle C. If you see very closely, angle C is equal to angle C, right? Angle C is equal to angle C. So are these two triangles congruent or not? Yes, they are. Therefore, you can say that triangle ADC is congruent. ये पूरा proof तुम्हें लिखना है, ठीक है? Triangle ADC is congruent to triangle BEC. And therefore, by CPCTC, we can say that, therefore, by CPCTC, we can say that AC is equal to BC. CPCTC, ठीक है. लेकिन हमने ऑलरेडी प्रूव किया है कि AB इज इक्वल टू CB, इसको नंबर 1 नाम दे दो. और यहाँ पे प्रूव किया है AC इज इक्वल टू BC, इसको नंबर 2 नाम दे दो. एंड देयरफॉर फ्रॉम 1 and 2, AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. So therefore triangle ABC क्या हो गया? इक्विलैटरल. ठीक है, इसको प्रॉपरली लिखना, दो दो कॉन्ग्रुएंसी है इसमें. तो अभी वीडियो को पॉज करो और अभी इसको पूरा लिखो. प्रॉपरली लिखना, बिल्कुल मुझे मिस्टेक नहीं चाहिए इसमें, बिकॉज दिस कैन एक्चुअली lead to some confusion. Great. Let's move to the next question. Hey, there is no next question. There were only two questions and we proved both of them. Now there is this exercise. So this exercise has only 5 questions and I'm going to share with all of you this exercise. Uh, so that's it. Today's video is over here. Very short video today, yeah? Good, very nice. So I'm going to see you in the next class. Let's say today is what? Today is Wednesday, and I think we are going to have our class on Sunday in the afternoon, the doubt solving live class, and both CBSE and ICSE batches will be there. So there will be a combined doubt class based on exercise 7B and 7C, where we are going to complete the congruency chapter with doubt solving. Till then, you need to complete all your homework, right? Many students have already submitted 7B to me. Let's see how many students are left and when do they submit, so that we can complete all the doubt solving of this particular chapter and move ahead. Okay, so see you in the next class. Bye bye.